So if you weren't in management, if you were an agent, how would you use Client Connect?
I would use Client Connect to stay in contact with my sphere, my geographical farm. But one of the things that is easily overlooked that I like the most about Client Connect is the hometown happenings, because I'm very social. So when events come out, I would use it to reach to connect people and say, hey, I'm going to be at the Dave Matthews concert. Who's going to be there? Who can I meet up with? I would use it that way.
Great.
I would use it in every aspect and use it as a leveraging tool to make sure that the people who I have been privileged to work for or work with, that they understood that I was there for them no matter what. And I can truly tell you, back in the day, I was spending over $1,800 a quarter just on 3 of the things that are in Client Connect.
I've come from companies that only dream of putting these packages together. So for me, the Client Connect thing, you set it and forget it. It's really spectacular. I can't tell you how exciting this is for me.
This Client Connect brings it to a whole new level. There are different ways to achieve success. Everyone has different styles in their sales, but I always achieve success best through building relationships and leveraging those relationships. Well, this is a suite of products that is so powerful that it lets you build those relationships, and it's kind of hard to not be successful. If you use these products, it brings you down that path, and it just makes success that much easier. So it's very, very powerful.
I would use every single aspect of Client Connect. I would put every person that I ever cared to work with again on my distribution list. I would put myself on my distribution list so I can see everything that's going out. And then that would be what I would follow through with my CRM when I'm going through and I'm trying to figure out what am I going to talk to people about this week. I mean, I wouldn't have to do anything else. Every aspect of it is just fabulous.
I think I recognize the financial benefit, that the company's all in on doing it and it's not directly related to the next closing. So you're able to say, all right, I'm all in. I'm gonna make this happen. I don't have to be responsible for it and babysit it and make sure that it goes out outside of just uploading your database. And then you can focus on doing the sales. The company's saying, okay, we've mutually agreed you're a right fit for here, so we're all in for you. And so that kind of comes, that stressor comes off the table. And then we always have to be working hard to find our unique point of difference when we're competing for business, especially for listings. And so I would leverage those things to say, we just don't do it different, but we do it better. And here's how.
Very good. I would use Client Connect to really focus on finding new business. I would never again think about what am I going to do different this month. And so I would use Client Connect to completely eliminate all the time I brainstormed about my marketing and what I was going to do. I would turn it on and it would go, and I would never have to think about it again. When I was an agent, I was a hunter. I woke up every day, I'm gonna go make it happen, I'm gonna go find something, and I would call my friends and I'd call my past customers until I found something, and when I found it, I'd go get it, and when it came and they texted me, I'd go right back. And I was a hunter, and so I would bring this into my business to really diversify my approach. It's almost like I didn't even have to do it. It's just gonna be like a freebie that I would implement. I'd send it to everybody I know, I'd turn it on and keep going and keep focusing on sellers and keep focusing on what makes me money and what leads me and my customers to closings.
And you said it. It is a freebie.
It is a freebie.
It is a freebie.
It is a freebie.
And to be with a company that doesn't really, we're not guaranteed that you're going to come on as an agent or you're going to implement one of these programs and you're going to make us more money as a company. We don't really, just the same way the agent puts the customer first, we put the agent first.
So if an agent could sell 5 more houses a year, 8 more houses a year. I mean, the average agent in the National Association of Realtors sells 5 houses a year. But if you could sell 5, I know,
5 more.
But it's true, right? But if you could sell 5 more a year or 7 more a year, and then that turned into 10 more a year, and that turned into 15 because this compounds when you do it right, and now it's 20, would that change your business? Well, yeah.
Change your life.
Yeah.
And to your point, the company is all in, before your first sale.
That's great.
I think the Client Connect came from realizing that there's a huge problem. And a huge problem in this business is just what Kim said in the beginning. 90% of people said they use the same agent again, 10% do. So how do you bridge that gap? Okay? And when I look at that, not that I'm competitive or anything, but I assume if I know 400 people, there are probably 5 other real estate agents that know those same people. I mean, we're in Florida, okay? So you have lots of competition. So then the question becomes, how do I win the game before I take the field? Okay? And I think that what Client Connect does for me, would do for me as an agent, would put me in a position where I felt like I had a good chance of winning the game before I ever took the field, because the other 2, 3, 4 agents are in touch once a month or once a quarter or once every half a year, and I'm in touch on a consistent basis. My name's in front of them. I'm providing value. They feel comfortable with me. And if the seller's going to call one person, it's going to be me. Okay? If he's going to call 2 people, I'm going to be one of them. So Client Connect is designed to bridge the marketing gap that exists in the real estate business in a way that has never been bridged before. And I really have every expectation that it's going to be revolutionary in what happens with this.